I promise this will all make sense in just a second. It's graduation day. Feff's sister is graduating today, so we're getting some stuff ready for the graduation party later on. And then we're gonna go down to her school. They all run out of the school and onto these big trucks that go around the city. And you can't have alcohol on the trucks, but you can smuggle it on. The driver doesn't really care as long as, you know, you don't have an open bottle, so you gotta get creative with it. It's gonna be interesting to see the differences between a Swedish graduation and kind of what I'm used to with US graduation from high school, my college graduation, and everything else. I heard it's a lot different, so I'm excited to see what's different, maybe what's the same, but it's party time. So each of the classes at the school all get together and they rent out one of these big trucks. It's a big truck that has an open bed, and they all are gonna get in these trucks after they run out for their graduation, and then they tour around the city for like an hour, just driving around, blasting music and partying and just having a great time. Now, I was amazed by how many people were here. I mean, there's probably this many people at a regular high school graduation in the US, but with everyone standing up, it just looks like way more. And then the students are up here in the school hanging out, waving before they run out. And when they run out, it gets hype. All the different classes had a different song they ran out to. Some of them choreographed dance routines. It was absolutely nuts. It was just a party the entire time. And in the US, we party about it, but it's a lot of pomp and circumstance during the graduation ceremony, and this was none of that. This was all about celebrating these guys right here. Your family makes this big sign with pictures from your childhood so you can find them easier in the crowd, and they're also pretty funny to look around at. And then everyone hops up in their trucks, the music starts blasting, and then they go out on their tour all around the town. While they go do all that, we're gonna head back home and get everything set up for the party. Here's everything set up for the party. Making some food right now. Got everything ready. The party here, graduation party in Sweden, mostly just family coming, not really your friends, because everyone's having their graduation party at the same time. But then the school rents out a club for you. You buy a ticket to it, and then everyone goes and has a party there together with all their friends tonight. So we're gonna have some food, we're gonna have some drinks, we're gonna have a good time. What's going on, guys? We just got done signing all the paperwork for the lease for our new car. It's not in yet. It's not going to be until July 1st because there's a car shortage everywhere. It's a Nissan Qashqai. We were looking at some other cars. We were looking at like hatchback, compact SUVs, but I think this is more of a mid-size SUV. It's got nice storage space. You sit up high when you're driving it, which is the biggest thing for me that I wanted, was being able to sit up high when I'm driving. My first car was a Jeep Cherokee. I've missed sitting up high like you do in a Jeep ever since then. So I'm excited that we're getting this. Again, delivery date hopefully is July 1st. So hopefully July 1st we'll have this car, which means hopefully July 1st we'll be moving into our apartment. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. I couldn't be happier. We're gonna head to Ikea. Come along. Also, yesterday, I got my Swedish person number like way faster than I was supposed to, probably because they saw my name and they're like, this guy. Just like I got my residence permit really fast. I got my person number really fast. I'm telling you, Sweden just wants me. So I'm an official Swedish person now. All right, so we're at Ikea. The main thing we're looking for at Ikea today is lights. We need overhead lighting for the living room, for the gaming room, and for the bedroom. And then we need 2 either overhead lights or wall lights. We're thinking overhead lights, like pendant lights, for either side of the stove, because I guess with the pendant lights how they are in the kitchen right now, when you're standing at the stove, it casts a shadow, so it's hard to see in there. So we need a couple of overhead lights, maybe like some cool pendant lights hanging down over by the stove. So we got to look for those today here, and then maybe whatever else tickles our fancy. We also need to go get some paint to finalize all those colors so we can get to paint those walls. So let's see what Ikea has. Swedish Ikea versus US Ikea, I've got to say. Very similar. Some nice couches here though. Oh, the couch section is a great section. Maybe we'll look at some beds today too. We need a bed still.
It's pretty comfy.
This couch looks comfy. Do they have our old couch here? I'm sure it's somewhere. I miss our couch. This is our old couch, but we only got 3 pillows in the back. We didn't get 2 pillows on the side. I'm offended. I do miss this couch though. It was super comfy. One thing in Sweden is that the washing machines are way smaller than I'm used to in the US. I mean, look at that. That's like a standard size. Oh my God, I love this vibe. This is what we want our wedding vibe to be. This is so nice. Oh, I want this room. Can you imagine like having like a little sunroom or something like this? It'd be so cool. Can we turn our balcony into this? This color scheme and this vibe of this room is our goal for our living room. Now our living room is not gonna be as big as this obviously, but like this color scheme, this vibe that we're getting from here, this is the goal. I like this a lot. I'm a fan. So back in Chicago, Ikea was like 45 minutes away, and here it's like 5 minutes away. I feel like this is gonna be very dangerous for me. So we're trying to decide between these guys right here, which are like a blackish gray, a little more gray, more like a little more rustic, or just these simple guys here. Now these are the ones that are gonna be hanging in the kitchen. We think either over the stove or over the sink. Instructions were kind of unclear. But these we're just gonna be picking up for our landlord, and then he's gonna pay us back for, and then we'll look at, you know, the overhead lighting that we want in the other rooms, and those are ones that we'll keep with us. So these are a little bit smaller, and if there's 2 of them, would probably look better together. These are a little more rustic, and although they're gray and everything in the kitchen right now is black and white, so the black probably fits better. Probably go with those. A very light haul today since we're still in renovation stages. We got a couple more of these lanterns that we're going to be using for our wedding. We're going to keep them afterwards, but they look really nice, and we're going to be hanging these up from the rafters with some little tea lights in them for the wedding. And then we went ahead and went with the more simple black ones. The light bulbs right there. That's really all we're going to grab right now. We're going to wait until we have a little bit of a better idea of what the decor and everything is going to be in the gaming room, the living room, where we're going to place furniture and everything before we decide on what overhead lighting we want in there. And so since we're still kind of in the renovation stage, we're still ripping up floors and painting walls and stuff, we need to decide on all of those things first before we get to make the kind of lighting design choices. And then the next Ikea trip, hopefully, is going to be one where we're going to have a full cart, because we're going to be doing a lot of interior design, a lot of decorating, a lot of furniture buying then too. And don't worry, we'll come back for this next time. Next time we'll go through the convenience store, and we're going to go to the cafeteria. Don't worry, I'm coming back. We stopped at a secondhand store. What's my hair doing today? We stopped at a secondhand store to see if we can find any cool stuff here. Let's take a look around. We found a couple of these brown jugs here. Might use them for something at the wedding. They're pretty cool. Even if we don't use them for the wedding, we use them at home. Look at this giant chest.
There's more ones.
I want
over there.
that. Oh my god, I want all of these chests. Look how cool they are. We're off to the apartment to rip up some floor. We've had a fantastic day so far. So productive, getting the lease all signed for our car, getting some stuff picked up at Ikea, going to the secondhand store, took Moose on a nice long walk. It's been a fantastic day. Excited for the future. We're gonna head out to the apartment. We're gonna see what we can get done out there. I know we can rip up floor. I don't know how much priming there is left. We'll see when we get out there. And then we still need to figure out paint colors before we can actually start painting walls, but it's all coming together. All right. It's been a minute since we've been out here. It's windy out. So I know that the bathroom has been installed over in the house now. So the bathroom's been installed. The kitchen should be all good. I know that they put the hood for the stove in. So we got the lights right here that we're gonna take out and then rip some flooring up. But I'm excited to see the progress they made. I'm excited to see the bathroom for myself. The radiators are all put in now, so that's super cool. So we're gonna grab the key and then we're gonna go over and take a look. Let's see what it looks like now. All right, we got a bunch of boxes here. I don't know what's in there, but kind of looks like Ikea stuff. Oh, it looks like some cabinets maybe? That looks like cabinets. Huh. Maybe he got smaller cabinets for a kitchen? I don't know. So I know the last cabinets were too big to fit, but... So there's the ceiling. We need to do another coat on that. Now that it's dry, definitely it just sucked everything up. So, bedroom's still looking the same. A lot has been cleared out in here though. But this room's all primed up now. Might need another coat, but it also might cover. I guess we'll have to see. A couple spots up there that were patched. Spot here that was patched that we need to probably sand and paint over. Now we didn't prime this piece here because we're not sure if we're gonna keep this wallpaper or not. Kind of leaning towards not right now. But we'll see how it all comes together with the other paint. So let's go take a look. So this is the old fridge and freezer. This is going out in the storage in the barn. And I think I need to help him take those down. But we don't have the new fridge yet. We saw a fridge at Ikea that we might tell him about, see if he wants that. Now we got the pantry there. The big cabinet is still going in here. But we have a hood. We have a hood for our stove. Nice little stainless steel hood. And the stove was moved over. And again, we're gonna close part of this wall up, and then the fridge is gonna go right there. Oh, let's take a look in here. What do we got? Oh, those are probably the cabinets for their laundry room. Ooh, are we gonna have cabinets in our laundry room? Maybe? Are we doing cabinets right here? I didn't know that. And I'm assuming this is the mirror for the bathroom. Very nice. Looks like we got a little bit more of the plumbing put in for the washer and dryer. This is the control for our heated floors. Yeah, there's heated floors in the laundry room and the bathroom. We bougie, we bougie. Now we got our shower. Swedish showers are one thing I had to get used to. It's very different. There will be obviously a curtain here, but there's not like a rim or anything. It's just the floor is graded down into that drain. And so like water splashes down the floor a little bit, and they're like, that's just how it is. Even in like nice hotels that we've stayed in Gothenburg and things, like that's how the shower was. It was very interesting. Now there definitely are some that have, you know, a lip around it and things like that, like a stall shower, or you know, like a door that has like a seal on the ground or something like that. But a lot of them I've seen are just like this, so it works. I mean, it's super functional. Obviously, this will have like a holder up there. It's not just gonna be like laying on the ground. It will have a holder up there and everything. But that's the water control and the temperature control. The toilet here. And then we have the sink. Doesn't have the mirror up, obviously, and the cabinets. So, all right, looking good. right, so we painted the ceiling in here. It's still drying, but it looks way better. It was super patchy before, so hopefully once it all dries, it'll look good. We're gonna prime this. We thought we were gonna keep just this outcropping of wallpaper, but I think we've decided against that. We need to prime these spots, then we just have to wait for this spackle to dry because we found a little hole in the ceiling, so we had to patch that up. We'll sand that down next time we come out. This looks so much better in here now. Now that we've gotten the second coat on there. There might be a couple of spots that maybe need a little bit more, a little touch up there. So maybe I'll just hit those real quick, and then maybe a little bit back here. It looks like some was missed or something, but maybe I'll hit those spots next time we come out. And then all that's left really after that, as far as painting goes, is we need to still spackle all these and mud the seams, and then paint this ceiling. And then over here we need to paint the ceiling in the laundry room, paint the ceiling in the bathroom, but it's coming along really nicely. So we're gonna head back. That was it for today. We did get some new paint samples actually. I'm gonna show you those real quick. Feff went down and grabbed some new ones. So she grabbed this one and this one down here. I really like this one down here for all the neutral walls, and we're kind of leaning towards that for all the neutral walls in the house is this color as opposed to this. This one was the original one we had. I just think it's too dark. This one's kind of yellowy. This one's a little bit closer. It's like the sand color we had before, but a little bit warmer. So we're thinking that maybe in all the neutral walls. The rust color over here in the living room along with the neutral walls. And then here in the bedroom, that same color. And then this is the new green that she picked up. And I like this one way more. Can't really see it very well on camera, but it's a much more vibrant green than what we had before. So that one is the winner, I think, right now. And that one is called, that one's called Dark Fontaine. So those are the ones we liked. But yeah, I'll finish up here. Time to head home and go check on Lucy.